I'm Roxanne Bybee. Glad to be here today to talk to you about customizing your team support, which is a fabulous idea. One of my favorite things to do is have events that really kick off and strengthen the energy in your team. So one of the ones that we've done, we call it a customer appreciation event. Some people call it an open house. There's lots of different names you can call it, but I'm going to explain to you some of the details about that and give you some basis for creating one on your own. Yours can be completely different if you want, but I know that I would have loved to have some insight like this when I got started. So the goals of this event are to create value for the people coming. No one's going to want to come to your event if you're not creating value for them. You're going to expand their product exposure. So some of these people might have just used lavender or lemon, and they don't really know about all the other products doTERRA has to offer, okay? The other thing we're going to do is we're going to increase loyalty rewards order with these type of events. And we're going to create a feeling of community. So the people there are going to feel like they're part of something. That's really huge, especially for certain personality types that are all about relationships. And then lastly, we're going to move some of our wholesale customers, hopefully, towards wellness advocates. So those are our goals for these type of events. Once again, you can call them by whatever you'd like. Customer appreciation events, what we're going to coin them in this segment. All right, so when you're doing these, this is what you create, is you basically have different stations. And the ones that I like to do are, we do one that's Slim and Sassy Trim Shake Smoothies. We have one that is skincare focused, and I like to do both, whatever lines you have available to you from doTERRA. I don't just do one line. I generally have both of them there because you'll have lots of different skin types and they'll want to experience all the different skincare that we have. On Guard Laundry Detergent Carpet Challenge is usually one of the things that we love to do, which seems weird because the On Guard Laundry Detergent is, you wouldn't think of it as a carpet cleaner, but it's amazing for carpet. And it's a great way for people to see how well it works because they figure if it can work on carpet, then it can work on clothes. On Guard Cleaner Concentrate, we call it Mirror Magic, but basically you take mirrors and you make them dirty, and then you use the On Guard Cleaner Concentrate in a spray bottle, diluted according to the back of the bottle, and you show people that this can be cleaned, you know, they can even clean their windows or their glass with the On Guard Concentrate Cleaner, which is so fun. And then you could do a DIY table, so we usually do bath salts because they're really affordable, and you pick an essential oil to mix in that's an affordable one. Don't, use Helichrysum or something. And people love that because a lot of us take baths, so that's a really easy DIY to do, and it's very fun for people. We also have a station where we do toothpaste. We show them how great the On Guard toothpaste is. Now, you always want to have that one after the smoothies because, it doesn't taste good to have toothpaste than smoothies. But, and we also use the AromaTouch hand technique at one of the stations, which is fabulous. People get a chance to not only smell different oils and experience that, and they usually want to learn how to do it themselves, but they also relax, and that creates major value for people. We do an essential oil infused tasting table as well. Now, can you see that the ideas are limitless. You could go on and on with this, but those are usually about the core that we have. And what we do is let me give you some details for the actual event. So you're going to actually ask people to help you with this, okay? Because it's a lot to do if you try and do it all by yourself. So 1 to 2 people to run each station, and that includes having them bring the supplies, the decorations, set up and tear down. That way you're breaking it up into different groups and it's not as much to bear. You're going to ask 4 to 5 people to make the different dishes for the tasting table so that you're not doing that all. Once again, this is a team effort and it makes it so much better, and everyone loves it. And you know what? When they have a responsibility, they will show up. When they don't, sometimes they don't, right? You're going to make a card that is, cardstock or something, that has the station's names on it, okay? And that card is held by each person that's a participant at the event. They go around to each one of the different activities. Once they do the activity, then they get to either mark it off, or you guys can decide however you do that. It could be a sticker or something like that. But basically, once their card is complete, they put that into a drawing. And what's so cool about that is, once again, you're creating value for people, right? So that's perfect. It's really worked very well for us. Now, the other thing you can do is have a computer that's online and available right there at the event so that people can actually create their loyalty rewards order right at your event. And now if they don't know how to do that, they don't have to stumble through it at home. You show them right how to do it, and anyone who enrolls with their loyalty rewards order that night and basically at least orders 100 PV, if not more, they get entered in a separate drawing. So you're going to focus on basically helping them understand loyalty rewards, exposing them to all these cool products, and now they have 2 different drawings, so people get maybe a higher priced item that's going in the LRP drawing, and the other drawing is more of a low price item, but everyone had a great time doing all the different activities. So can you see how this type of event would create major value for people, and it's going to bring your customers over and create more of a strong customer base or people going into wellness advocates. Now, lastly, I just want to mention advertising. This is huge. You put this much effort into an event with your team and you don't get the word out in advance, and it won't be effective. You will wish you had. And everyone that does come will say, I wish I had known sooner so I could have told people. So this is really a key, getting the word out, okay? Ask your team first, what's the best day and time to do this so that you can make sure that the most people are possibly going to come. You don't pick a night that everybody's at some other event, okay? Check that first and schedule it at least a month out. From there, make sure that you're calling and inviting people personally, especially your customers who haven't really bought that much, maybe, because this is the type of event that's perfect for them. And then, use Facebook, do it, remind people on your team call or a newsletter, and text a reminder a few days before the event. It's going to be fun. You're going to have a great time. It may take you a couple of these different events before you get it, dialed in, and that's okay. No problem. You're going to learn along the way, and you'll probably find, the perfect sweet spot for your team. If you would like a checklist to help you so that you don't miss any of these steps, that is going to be on the screen there. You'll be able to figure out where to find that checklist so that you have the best event ever. And you're going to have a great time. You're going to make a lot of new friends, get to know the people in your team, and those that aren't already in your team. This can be great for people who haven't even purchased yet. So there's all sorts of ways to use this. Have fun, get back into your business, and have a great time.